Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Joanna Yates. I'm a mountain bike coach, guide, and yoga instructor. I live in Sedona, Arizona. Today I'm going to show you how to make my upcycled bike tube earrings. So the material that I'll be using are used bike tubes, and I get all of these from Over the Edge Bike Shop. I'm very fortunate to work there where I can get my hands on a lot of different tubes. This one here is a road bike tube. I even use chains that I get off of, like broken chains that come into the shop that the guys will give to me. I scored this one the other day. I'm super stoked on it because these things are hard to come by. This is a SRAM oil slick chain. Score. So I'll first show you some of the tools that I use. I have this handy dandy leather hole punch. And so what I love about this material is that it's very much like leather. But of course it is vegan and cruelty free and all of those cool things. I also have a rotary cutter and my handy dandy little cutting board. And then I have a ton of different findings. This is another little hole puncher. Like, you know, this guy, I forget what it's called, but you know what I mean. Different jewelry making stuff here, all kinds of different beads. Two are my like end result. These were made from a mountain bike tube and these were made from a road biking tube. And then here's the ones that I make from the chain. I break the chain loose and then I'll attach findings to it. I love these with a little lightning bolt. I like to call these like my ode to Lady Shred. All my Shred sisters who cycle love these. But back to the process. First things first, I'll get the tubes from the bike shop and then I'll bring them home and usually cut them in half. And the reason why I do that is I like to clean the tubes first because they'll have like this residue inside. So you have to clean them and they're quite dirty when I get them from the shop. So I need to clean them up before I start working with the material. After I have the bike tubes pretty clean, this is a good one. I'll either cut them in two so I can get these nice little squares here to work with. Like I said, I love this material because it's a lot like working with leather. My rotary cutter. And for a lot of the fringe ones that I make, I'll cut these little pieces and just kind of store them. So they're kind of like beads for me at that point. Hole puncher to punch holes, and that's how I attach them to the findings. You get really creative with this. Like I make a few that are kind of like my signature earrings, but you could go crazy and make a ton of different styles. So it's vegan, it's cruelty free, you're upcycling, you're reusing something that, well, in my case, would have originally been thrown away, and I'm just wearing it, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of my beads and findings are from a local shop here in Sedona, and I had a bunch of these like left over from when I used to make a bunch of different malas, but the possibilities are endless and you can just go crazy and get super creative. The ones that I have on now, I just took a tube like this and spliced it, or cut it, sliced in different ways. And this was the outcome. And then I put some really cool, funky gold findings on there. And I love these. And I flip them inside out so you can see the bike tube and like what kind of material it is. Again, I just love them because they're so lightweight. These are some fringe ones that I did from a mountain bike tube, and these were from a road bike tube. You can get super crazy with them, but I like them because they're not heavy on my ears, but they still look cool. So I hope this inspires you to get out there, and maybe you have some old bike tubes laying around the house so you can wash them up and use them. I have just recently started thinking about making like chokers or like necklaces or bracelets from these. I know I've seen that done before, which I think would be really cool. But yeah, just another idea how you can get out there and be creative during this downtime. So I hope it inspires you to do that and just still use your creativity in order to upcycle. I do not sell my earrings online, but you can send me a message and I'll send you a custom order, or you can find them on sale at Over the Edge Bike Shop. Thanks, Allison, for featuring me. This was super fun. Cool to show you guys my process. I love it because the possibilities are endless. So I hope you guys go out there and get creative.